My name is Javon Lemon. I'm the daughter of Staff Sergeant Jerome Lemon. He was in the military as well as the Highway Patrol, and he joined the military for his family. He wanted his family to have more opportunity.
From as long as I can remember, that's all we ever knew was the Army.
My dad was a mechanic. If it had an engine, he could fix it.
He was just simple, jeans and t-shirt kind of guy. He was just a loving father, and he always had our best interests at heart, and he was always thinking of us kids.
My dad was Mike McMahon, and he flew Kyle Warriors helicopters in the Army.
Mike and I were both in the Army. Besides myself, left behind 3 boys.
Michael Jerome McMahon Jr. My dad was Michael Jerome McMahon.
He was the life of the party. He brought the charm to the room.
My late husband's name was Lieutenant Pete Ober. I was 28 years old when Pete was killed, and we were living overseas in Sicily.
He always had a smile on his face.
He was that kind of guy that would always help anybody out, didn't matter what it was.
My father died October 27th, 2004 in Iraq by a roadside bomb.
He died from a non-combat related injury on October 20th of 2005.
He was actually scheduled to fly on a C-130, but it went down for maintenance. He was able to go on a scheduled plane that was heading out. And unfortunately, the plane didn't make it.
On July 16th of 2003, his helicopter caught on fire and crashed.
The first thought was just, where do we go from here? What do we do next? There was no thought after tomorrow. There was no thought for next week. There was no thought that my father would be gone.
It felt like a dream. I felt like I was just gonna wake up and he was gonna be home. And I never got to say goodbye.
Being a single parent is hard for anyone, but I think grieving while trying to be a good parent is very difficult.
You've gone from being this, idyllic family, where you're supporting your country, you have dual careers, life is great, you have 3 kids, and, everything's going pretty well, and now all of a sudden, you're doing everything by yourself, and it's overwhelming.
Didn't even think about the future. I was just so caught up in the present of trying to fully cope and understand what just happened. But it's hard. Every day it's hard.
The mission of Children of Fallen Patriots is to provide college scholarships to military children who've lost a parent in the line of duty through combat operations. It could also be training-related deaths and other duty-related accidents.
Children of Fallen Patriots is more than just a financial opportunity for them. We're there to listen. We're there to talk them through whatever's going on in their lives.
20 years ago, I was a young officer in the Army, and we were sent down to Panama. And one of my comrades, Sergeant William Delaney Gibbs, got killed in combat. And it was 5 days before Christmas, and he had a baby daughter due in March. Always wanted to do something to help kids like her who had lost a parent in the line of duty. And so we started Children of Fallen Patriots to do that.
Such an opportunity for the kids to realize that they're not forgotten, that there are people out there that care about them.
We just didn't know that there were people out there that wanted to help us and that could help us.
If you want to be an artist, engineer, anything, they want to help you achieve your dream in life.
There's no words to describe what they've done for me.
This was just such a significant, unconditional type of love gesture.
I learned how much these families have gone through and how it's been so difficult. The death is just the beginning. Going on is difficult, and how do we all get involved and help them through that?
You really don't know how awesome it is to receive that help until you don't have it.
If my dad would still be here, he definitely would have the biggest smile I've ever seen on his face.
To have a foundation step forward and help provide that huge commitment to our lives, knowing that you can just keep going and you can keep moving forward and you can move on to the next kid or to the next load of laundry or to the next dinner you have to prepare.
The average age is about 11 years old. So it illustrates that there's a continued long-term need for us to be here to work with those families.
My dream is that we help every single child who's affected.
The board of advisors and directors does pay all the operational expense of the foundation. Therefore, it puts us in a position where all the funds received from third parties can go directly to the children.
I'm a freshman in college now.
I'm starting my junior year.
I'll be graduating in 6 months.
I will be graduating in December with my bachelor's in psychology.
This is, I think, one of the most profound ways that we can say thank you to them is by standing in for their lost loved one to take care of their families and secure for them the bright future that their lost loved one would have wanted.